Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Jayco Whitehawk 32 KBS travel trailer. You guys picked a beautiful trailer here. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A couple things taken into consideration: your awning, more importantly your slides. Make sure you leave plenty of room for them slides to come in and out unhindered, preferably nothing hanging over top of them. And then leave yourself a walking path. You're gonna have to get back to your docking stuff back here. You have storage here, so you want to leave yourself a nice path. Next thing I want you to take into consideration where your water and power connections are. Your water is going to be all the way at the rear, your off campsite or your driver's side of your tow vehicle, and the power just around the corner on the end of the trailer. So park accordingly so you can utilize facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive and unhook your hitch, first thing you do is level your unit. Now I do recommend, especially one this long, put the slides in, measure it out, find the middle, put a stick on level on there, and have someone watch that while you come to your power tongue jack and bring your unit down or up. Now should you lose power, you also have a docking light. Should you lose power, there's a manual override here. Right there's a hand crank for that. Speaking of power, when you arrive, check your battery posts. Make sure them haven't wiggled loose as you were coming down the road. After you get unit level, next thing you do is stabilize it. On all four corners you have stabilizing jacks and this 3/4 inch crank. Simply put that on there and run these down. Now what I do recommend are put that on here and crank these down. Now as I crank these down, I'm gonna recommend jack pads. Stabilizing jack pads are gonna protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt, debris, and hot blacktop in the summer. You can run these down with a 3/4 inch socket on a drill gun or an impact driver, but just remember, slow down when you get to the bottom, because you only want to do this until you've got some type of resistance here. All you're doing is stabilizing the unit. Go to all four corners, run all four of those down. Once you got unit level and stable, we can go ahead and hook up our power and water. No need for a drill gun, they come up pretty quick. Go all the way to the rear of your unit. Big long 50 amp cord. Plugs in the rear here. See how these new ones go in. Almost like a pistol grip. So they go in at a little angle here. You see a groove line up. Once it's in, you see you'll get a light on. Twist it to the right and then put on your washer. At the end of that 50 amp service, should you need to plug into, there's a 50 to 30 amp dog bone, we call it. And if you ever need to plug in at home, throw this 30 to 110 in on here. Just run appliances accordingly if you're just running off 110. Got our power hooked up, let's hook our water up. Up here is your city water connection. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator will reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Use it when putting water into your tank flush and city water connection, because you don't know what the water pressure is at different campsites. Hook that up, hook your hose on, but don't turn our hose on yet. Come over here between your slides to your hot water heater. All we're doing at this point is making sure our drain plug's back in. Your door goes completely off here. You may have left this out the last time you were camping. Go ahead and get that back in there. I recommend plumber's tape, not putty. Putty will get stuck in there. Get that in there nice and tight, and then you can go ahead and turn on your hose. If your hose has been on for a little while, go inside to your hot water tap, open that up. Once water is coming through there, you know you've relieved all the pressure through here. It's not going to be hot yet, but you can go ahead and shut that off, and then you can turn on your hot water heater from inside. There is an on-off element here. That should remain off unless you're hooked up to 110. If you're hooked up to 110, turn this one on as well as your electric indoors. Pressure release valve here. Let's say you're going to go camping and you're not going to use city water. You're going to go dry docking, dry camping somewhere. Think all the way around on your campsite will be your potable water tank. Right next to your outdoor kitchen. Simply fill this with a hose. No need for a water pressure regulator. 2 ways to tell when it's full. There's your overflow valve. Or on the inside, you can hold your fresh water button down. That'll tell you when this tank is full. Just remember, when using potable water is when you're going to want to use your water pump. Don't use your water pump when using city water. It's already pressurized. All right, we're all hooked up to camp. Let me go ahead and walk you around the rest of the unit. Starting here on your campsite, you have your big outdoor kitchen. Well, your rear stabilizing jacks. Big outdoor kitchen. Lights and highlights here. A big table. Sink. Spray port that can hook up here or onto your unit on the other side. This would be your extra gray tank on the other side. Your fridge, your grill. You pull this out here, use that hose. If you come up, connect right there, and then go to that quick connect LP there. Handle on the side to turn that on. There's a low point drain here for your potable water. Your dry dock of water, that's where that'll drain. Your outdoor speakers and awning, we'll run that out. There's a vent for your microwave. Cable in 110 if you want to hook the TV up out here. There's a flue for your furnace. If you run your furnace, steer clear of that, it'll get rather warm. A step light. Coming around to your front of your unit with your big pass-through storage. You have a docking light. Turn that on. That's these lights here. You have this one-touch lighting in here. Tire pressure gauge. There's a cover for your propane tanks. Your propane is on a regulator. Simply point it toward the tank you wish to be using, lefty-loosey to open. Prep for solar. You can plug in a solar panel here. That'll trickle charge your batteries. Again, your battery posts. Inside here is your battery disconnect. That'll disconnect all the battery power to your unit. It's going to come in port later when I talk about your carbon monoxide detector. Again, back over here on your off camp side, your water heater between your slides. Big storage area. And coming back around to your docking station, this is your tank flush for your black tank flush. We'll talk about that when leaving the campsite. City water connection, an outdoor shower, your low point drain for your regular waters, your 2 gray tanks, and your black tank. And lastly, on the rear here, cable hookup for the campsite. Spare tire with a cover. You are prepped for a Furrion backup camera. And a ladder to go up and check your seams. Recommend going up there a couple times a year and check all the seams on your roof and caulk as needed. Maintaining the roof is really going to add to the longevity of the life of your trailer. Coming inside your trailer now, I'd like to first point out where the fire extinguisher is. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows that the fire extinguisher is located by the entry doorway in case of an emergency. Coming right up here on the wall is your control panel. Here's all your lighting, security lights, awning light. Down here, your J command control system. You can turn on all the lights with number 1 down here. 2 for outdoors. 3 will shut them all off. So let's go through this system here. Here's your AC. You can hit select. Turn that on. Go back to, go back to heat. Furnace shuts off right away. Oh, it's already 73 in here. It's set to 70. Get your heat to come on. I have to turn this up a little bit. Now the heat comes on. Ooh. Turn that way back. Come back down to select and shut it off. Now you'll notice that your furnace fan will take a little bit longer to shut off than your AC. You can also pair this to your device. On your phone you can control all your lights, your awnings, your slides, everything from it. Here's where you can check your tanks. Here's where you can turn on your water pump, your electric heater and gas heater. Over here you select to go through them, and over here you turn them on and off. Same thing with your awnings and your slides. Do that from here. We will go through and select your awning, extend that out, and show you how far to run that out. Just hitting extend on that. I want to make sure the door wasn't touching anything. So you only want to run that awning out just until you see that white flap fall down and you can see that black bar. Once you see that black bar, you know you're out far enough. You can also pull down on the arm on the end, the very bottom one, and pitch water away from you. You want water, rainwater, to run off just one end. Pull. Down below that on the floor is your 12-volt carbon dioxide detector. The reason I mention this 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day, use your battery disconnect to keep this from running your battery down. Coming into your bedroom here, your dining area, or your settee area. Touch that once for blue, hold it in for white. Of course, your shade there. 110's the USBs on the side. Let's act like we're leaving. Close up the unit. First and foremost, in this bedroom, I can shut off my lighting. Sure how many times I have to touch that to come off. Make sure all your drawers and doors are closed. That's the most important thing in this bedroom. Right here you can bring this bedroom slide in. See the importance of having all those drawers closed. Shut off our lights in there. The lights there. I like to come here and shut off my living room lights, and then I can see all the individual lights I need to go through and shut off. For your bedroom doors, make sure that bedroom and bathroom doors, make sure that these are strapped back for travel. This is still on mute. Hold it in, it'll go to off. Stand by. So once I know I have all the lights off, except for what can be controlled over here, I can go ahead and bring him out of the slide. Go in here, select down to slide 1, retract. Oh, that was the bedroom slide. Slide 2, retract. Now same thing in here. You want to make sure all your drawers and doors are closed so this slide can come in unimpeded. Make sure your extension here is closed. Here on your island also, while your slide's coming in, is your 110 with GFCI reset. Up here, hit your lights and exit your unit. Make sure your exterior door is all the way open in order to lift this up in here. Pull this back. Lock and deadbolt your exterior door. Lift and turn this handle. Unhook your cable, unhook your water. Put around to your off camp side. Come to your docking station. Open up your low point drains. Come to your hot water heater. Pull up on this pressure release valve. That's going to release all the water out of there. Once that's released, you can go ahead and pull your drain. Put your door back on. Hook up your hitch. Oh, bring up your stabilizing jacks, I'm sorry. Hook up your hitch and head up to the dump station. At the dump station, you can take the sewage hose to your convenience pack, hook it up, pull your black handle. After your black handle sounds like it's no longer draining, you'll then come up here, leave that black handle open, hook up your water pressure regulator again, and hook up the hose at the dump station and wash out your black tank. Leave that on for a good 5 minutes, wash that black tank out. Unhook your hose, close your black handle, pull your first gray handle. After that sounds like it's done, pull your second gray handle. These are going to be your cleaner waters, your sinks and your showers. That's going to clean your sewage hose out for you. Take and conveniently store it right in your sewer, right in your bumper there. Again, thank you guys so much for the purchase of this Whitehawk. Hope you enjoy this trailer for many years to come. Happy camping.